rolls out of it. Beautiful job by Jack. Nice knee to the body.
Right hand knee for Dylan Maddalena.
Cuban's hurt.
Oh, Burns covered up and now elbows.
Yo, what is up, boys? I'm your boy Nick with the Pickman Me. As always, guys, we're back with another Lock of the Week video here. We're going to be talking about the Lock of the Week for Vegas 88. Let's get into it, guys. Before we get into it, we're on a 4-4 Lock of the Week win streak right now. We hit our last 4 in a row. Our last Lock of the Week was JDM, Jack Della Maddalena. He was down on the scorecards. I know it was a tough fight for him. Burns was cracking him a couple of times on the feet, was taking him down, holding him down. But then JDM didn't quit out there. He got the third round TKO, brutal knee knockout. I mean, it was a nasty knee. We had our last 2 Lock of the Weeks. I mean, they both the Vinicius Oliveira knocked out Sopaz. Like it was like a brutal knee knockout. But JDM like hurt Burns badly with a knee up the middle because Burns was shooting a desperate takedown, and then because I think he was tired and he was getting kind of gassing out at the end. And JDM set him up with a beautiful knee up the middle. I mean, what a knee, bro. It kind of sucks for Burns because it sucks for Burns, man. I like Burns, but damn, bro, JDM is that freaking dude, man. Holy shit. We hit our last 5 or 6 Lock of the Weeks. The only lock that we've lost on in the last 6 Lock of the Weeks was Armen Petrosyan against Rodolfo Vieira, and that was underdog lock, by the way. And our last couple of locks have been Medeiros -130, Armen Petrosyan +100, Merab Dizan -135, Manuel Torres -130, Vinicius Oliveira -142, and then Vinicius Oliveira line was coming down even more. Like it was like down almost like -120, and then obviously JDM, like we got JDM at -120. That's why I make my Lock of the Week videos early on in the week because before the public money comes in on these guys, that's the time to go hammer the lines. I'm hoping to go 5 in a row here, guys. Let's see if we can go on a 5-win streak for Lock of the Weeks. I mean, these are some dangerous locks that I've been picking. I've been picking a lot of these guys that go out there getting finishes. A lot of these guys that I'm picking as a locks are that guys that are going out there finishing their opponents. And I like fighters that can go out there have that finishing ability, rather than taking guys that are gonna go out there to the scorecards. So guys, before I ramble on too much, Lock of the Week for UFC Vegas 88 is gonna be none other than
The Midwest champion, Dulgarian.
Isaac Dulgarian, man. I think Isaac Dulgarian is gonna win. I did a complete pick flip on this one. I was like, let me go watch some more tape, man. I was like, we haven't seen Dulgarian go past the first round. I was like, what happens if he goes past the first round? But I don't think we're gonna find out in this fight. I mean, we've seen G-Rod get taken on. He's been taken on 3 of last 4 fights, even though he's won. I mean, the only time that we've seen him fight at 145, I mean, he was controlled for like 12 minutes almost by Jonathan Pierce. And Jonathan Pierce doesn't really have nearly the dangerous like finishing ability on the ground that Isaac Dulgarian has. I mean, Jonathan Pierce doesn't really throw a lot of ground and pound. He's just a guy that's gonna hold you down. But this dude Dulgarian, man, this dude is strong. He's very physical. He's gonna go out there, wrestle right away. He shot a takedown like a minute in. I think he shot a takedown like 30 seconds in against Francis Marshall. And Marshall's a tough dude, man. Marshall's actually a pretty decent dude, and he's actually not a bad fighter. And he took down Marshall and like worked his way into ground and pound with 30 seconds to go. And he let some nasty ground and pound go, man. So this is gonna be his second fight in the UFC. So we don't have to worry about him is making his debut anymore because he already made his debut. He already proved that he can go out there do the same thing at the UFC level. So guys, that's gonna be the Lock of the Week. -1, I think it's the line sitting around like -130 right now, -140. So honestly, not terrible, man. This guy's got finishing ability. I already sprinkled around 1 KO TKO +700. Probably gonna take a little bit longer because I do think C-Rod's very tough. He can probably hang in there for a bit, but eventually, like, just take the money line, man. Money line's honestly not terrible at all. So Isaac Dulgarian is the Lock of the Week for Vegas 88.